Should we talk about our weekend?
Should we? Okay, yeah, we should actually. So, welcome to Chai After Dark weekend recap.
Yeah.
Where were you this weekend?
I came to visit you.
Oh.
And me and Brian stayed in your house. But we first flew down like late on Friday, and we got thrifty like for a car, not the ice cream. We got thrifty to rent a car, which was the stupidest move ever because there was only 2 people in the line. And I don't know what these guys do. For every single person that they had picking up a car, they would punch in some code. They would go in the back room and do something for like 3 minutes for each person. I don't know what it was, like checking that they could get insurance but they didn't do that for us. We already had renter's insurance on Brian's insurance. So I don't know, but it took forever. And then we got In-N-Out and we realized that In-N-Out is cheaper in San Diego than it is up here.
It's like $1 cheaper.
Is it $1? I thought it was like at least $2 cheaper.
No, come on.
A number one is $10.75. I think number one is like $11.95 or $12.95 here.
$12.95. I'd be pretty surprised. $13. I don't think so. But
Okay,
it depends.
maybe I'm
I guess
wrong.
it's location to location. But yeah, you took forever. You said you landed at 8:30. You didn't get to my house till 11.
Yeah, or not 11. It was like 10:30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But that was cool. And then we had some adventures on Saturday. I took a long hike in the morning in San Diego, 4 miles, and Shabnam here decided to drag me to hot yoga. You didn't drag me. I willfully accepted the invite.
And you were like,
yeah.
and you were like, let's go in Encinitas because Encinitas is the yoga capital of the world. So we go to Encinitas. Encinitas is like a down to earth Malibu. It's like not as Malibu-y as Malibu, but it's like the San Diego version of Malibu.
Or it's a very upscale Santa Cruz. You
Oh
could
yeah,
also call it that.
That's actually true. Yeah. And so all the women in the hot yoga class were like wearing matching sets and they were all tan.
Yeah.
And you loved it. I didn't know it was going to be like that. And
I didn't know it was going to be like that. It was kind of interesting. I like the ratios too.
There's only
women
like
versus
4 men and like 25 women.
Yeah.
But like you were like, I should come here to meet women. I'm like, okay, let's take the class first. And then we took the class, and it killed. I guess. Well, you have to finish the class to impress the women, right?
Hey, the class was tough. I was sweating.
Yeah.
I understand that's the point, but holy shit, I don't think I've ever sweat that much in my entire life. And it was everybody.
Yeah.
It wasn't just us. So it was pretty wet, as Donald Trump would say. Ocean water, lots of water around Puerto Rico.
Yeah, so it was like one of the hardest hot yoga classes I've ever taken, but it was pretty good. I liked it. I was trying to like avoid the puddles of sweat as I walked out of the class so I didn't slip and break my head. But then we had donuts. So
we did have donuts after that in Encinitas. We had
Yeah.
And then we went home because we had to shower and my family was with us. My family had our house key and Shabnam and we got locked out of my house in our yoga gear and we had no soap, no toothbrushes, and we couldn't shower the rest of the day. And we actually spent our entire Saturday out in San Diego, including a fancy dinner, without showering after hot yoga.
Yeah, but luckily I had a change of clothes, so I changed in your garage.
Yes, and luckily I had ordered an Indiana Pacers t-shirt, which was in my mailbox that I was able to grab and put on in the middle of my street, and everyone got to watch me as I consumed, I needed to chill out for a second too, so that was done in broad daylight as well.
Yeah.
No details.
And then we just walked for like 10 miles around Balboa Park. Right.
Nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ended up doing 20,000 steps to the T, to the dot. I showed you, right? When I sat on the couch when we got home.
Yeah.
It said 20,000.
Yeah.
It didn't say 20,001. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was insane.
But before that, Island Prime, that's a great steakhouse, right? We had that water view.
So good.
We should probably post that
We had the
picture.
best table in the house.
Everybody can see what we look
should.
like. Should we?
Yeah.
You'll see my
know.
Indiana Pacers t-shirt.
Yeah. So that was a good night. And then what did we do after that? We just came back and chilled out.
We skipped the best part of Island Prime. Remember me and you made a new friend?
Oh, yeah. We got there a little early. We sat at the bar.
Yeah.
And we made a friend who is also from the Bay Area, from Stockton.
He told us 3 or 4 times.
He told us 3 or 4 times because he kept forgetting because he had how many, like 3 beers and like 5 shots or something?
And 3 IPAs, 7% tall boy IPAs. And I was surprised that he was able to get up out of his chair. But yeah,
Wow.
I don't want to say his name because he also added us on Instagram. So shout out, dude. I hope you're okay.
Yeah. Hope that hangover wasn't too bad. But
Dude, that was rough, man. I was like,
yeah.
good for that guy, maybe. The bartender seemed cool with it, even though he kept looking at us. The
Yeah.
bartender was like, holy shit. Like another drink.
Yeah.
Even he was like, what the
know.
fuck?
I know. Yeah. Gosh.
Then yeah, so Saturday night we get home after Island Prime, and my daughter is nowhere to be found.
Oh yeah. She went to go smoke weed at the beach with her friends.
Can you believe this shit? No. Come on. She wasn't smoking weed, but she was at the beach, and I caught her on the phone. What's it
Find
called?
my iPhone.
Find my iPhone.
Find my iPhone.
And her and her friends all got phone calls from her, me and the other parents, and then Shabnam. I was gonna take Brian outside with Sameem because Huma and Sameem were over as well, as you know.
Yeah.
They went to dinner with us, and we were all gonna line up outside like that Bad Boys scene with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Where he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, you a virgin? And Reggie, the kid, is like, yeah. He's like, good. Better keep it that way. Like, but she got dropped off by like these straight A girls that are going to Berkeley next year. They're seniors, so I couldn't really like get mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a crazy ass day on Saturday. Sunday was cool too, and then we went to more beach walks, got coffee. You guys had brunch with some family. I talked to Sophie in the morning that she has to let me know when she goes to the beach at 10:30 p.m. at night.
Yeah, we told Sophie what major to do.
Did we? We almost got there.
Yeah, we almost got there.
We almost got there.
Said we did tell her do whatever you love and do a good job at it.
And sorry, people, we're going a little long, but one other thing that I think we wanted to bring up really quick was, like, San Diego's a cool city, right? Shabnam? Like,
super cool city. I actually like. I like it a lot. It's so much less traffic. It's a little lower energy. Like when you get back to the Bay Area, there's like some tech anxiety here. It's kind of weird. I actually really liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's expensive to live here, but you know, people work really hard here, and we have a very diverse city. People are super nice, and I think like everybody, even if you have different political views, I think people appreciate hard work, right? Like the neighborhood that we were going to go to on Saturday got raided by ICE on Friday, and that was like another thing that happened over the weekend, and it gave us a little pause. Should we actually go to this neighborhood? And then we realized we're privileged; nothing's going to happen to us, right? But ICE raids in San Diego was pretty surprising. Everybody can Google it, and there's a ton of videos.
Yeah. And the town wasn't having it, so ICE left. Yeah.
The town came together. It was like a movie to have 200 people come out and surround a bunch of ICE agents, plus the cops. The ICE agents called the cops, by the way, on the people.
Oh, wow.
They're scared. They have like these guns and camouflage outfit. Look, we're not talking politics. We're talking about something that happened. It happened with the big-ass machine guns. Yeah. They called the cops on unarmed civilians. It was pretty. Then they flashbanged them.
Wow. Yeah. And then they left, and they ran away.
And then they left, and they wouldn't. And they have masks on, but I thought they couldn't wear masks. I thought they were gonna drop dead and die. So a lot of confusing ideologies this weekend in San Diego. But overall, people work hard. Leave them alone.
I just realized that was a COVID reference.
No, I know.
But hey, shout out to South Park, right?
It's a dope neighborhood, dude. South Park is my favorite neighborhood, and leave that neighborhood alone. Leave everyone alone, please.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And as always, rate us. Give us 5 stars only, please. Write us a lovely review. We'd love to hear it. And don't forget to follow us on all our socials. We're at Chai After Dark on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Blue Sky, and everywhere. Have a great weekend.